Hi, peeps. Back-to-back streams. Yeah, I have time this weekend and no child for the remainder of the weekend, so I figured we'd hang out. Ah, sorry. Where'd my game go? There we go. All right. Yeah, you are on the patrons banner. Seemed appropriate. What's everybody doing? I'm doing great. I'm taking a break from doing some modeling, and I'm painting a Terminus Knight right now just to get it out of the way. Yeah, something else to paint. Not that I have a shortage of things to paint, but made some steak for lunch, drinking coffee, living the high life. And now I'm gonna play some Baldur's Gate because I have D&D next Sunday,
Still comforting.
and I need to get myself in a fantasy headspace. Let's see, did we open the book? We did, okay. I haven't played this character in a while. This is the last one I played on stream. Buddy and I opened up 96 packs of cards. You're sorting them? What kind of cards? Are we talking Pokemon or Magic or you're into that that Gundam TCG, aren't you? That's what you were telling me. Coming down from the high of my game last night while trying to panic out my master's thesis deadline. Ugh. Do not envy that. Trying to figure out how I want to play this character. I don't remember what my stats are. I made him so long ago. Gundam TCG. My sister surprised me with a box for my birthday, and I had 3 boxes already laying around to open. Alright, so I min-maxed a little bit. Notice I did name him Abanda for reasons. And I've never played a tiefling before.
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Also assembling some more beastmen now that I figured out a scheme I like.
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
That sounds intriguing.
What's that? Ah, it's packed too tight.
Don't have a shovel.
Need a shovel.
Yeah, I need to put together all my servitors because I haven't done that yet. I've still got the servitors, all my Death Watch, my Hellforged, and then the Dawn of War box and the Kill Team box. So there's plenty of modeling to be done. And I need to prime a bunch of them too, but I want to get them all built before I do that, so I can batch prime them all. Warhammer fan trying not to make everything a 40k reference. Difficulty impossible. Precisely. Wait. One of them was still alive. This one is still alive. So I haven't fought the goblins yet. So we're gonna
I
do
hear
that.
shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Actually, let's go up this way. Get a little bit of advantage up here. Gotta figure out these jump pack infiltrators. Just like the chest of the infiltrators. The infiltrators are a neat kit. I don't have any.
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
But if you want to run
What's going on?
sneaky
Goblins are
and
on our
fast,
tail.
probably run
Open the
all.
gates, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the truth?
No, I always forget the name of the armor, Mark.
Please, there's no time!
I always call it Reaver armor, but
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
because Gravis is the heavy. I know that for a fact. Going to be learning green stuff. Phobos. That's it.
Cannon! No!
Hi. Well,
Shit!
if it tells you anything, I hate green stuff.
Damnable
To be
rogues.
fair, I've only tried it twice, and it was
Provoke the
an
blade.
absolute disaster.
And suffer its sting.
Get to the high ground! Raiders! Guards of bastards! For the absolute!
Oh, double the attention from Malda.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
It might be dangerous.
Heading there.
I am fury. I am death.
Oh yeah, we got her the demon sword. Devil sword, sorry. I'm playing it on my PC, but I prefer playing controller. Because to me, this is a very casual game, and I really only play mouse and keyboard on games that require a little more attention. So shooters and stuff like that. But if it's an RPG and it has controller compatibility, I'll just play it on controller. 9 times out of 10. I have an 8 strength. This isn't going to be good. Insanity, but you do you. I mean, I always played on console. That's what I grew up on. I never played anything on PC. So controller is my comfort zone, if you could call it that. Oh.
Creator. Destroyer. Rook to Queen 6.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
So, funny story. In my last D&D session, the party rescued a particular magical someone from a hag's hut. I gotta pause for this. So they rescued this someone. This someone proved themselves to be very magically inclined, but they were in this cell that was nullifying all of their magical abilities. And so they were persuading the party to try to help them get out. Well, the party themselves were prisoners, so they had to fight their way out if they wanted to get out as well. But they couldn't open, or they could open his cell, but he couldn't leave. Like, he was magically bound to it. So they got out, they did a bunch of fighting with the hag and her cultists. They got all their stuff back. But they found a cauldron of scrying in the hag's laboratory. And so they all had the ability to scry on the person that they were most recently thinking of. So our cleric did the move to scry on this magical someone, only for the image to reveal a golden dragon in its lair. So upon some investigation and some talking to this dude, they discovered that this dude was a shard of that dragon's soul. And so with some fantastic checks, they negotiated with this dragon to give them a bunch of too powerful gear in order to grant him his freedom, and also they would be subservient to him once a year to do whatever he asks at his beck and call. And they also have the ability to request work from this dragon. All of this if they free him. It was insane, because they weren't supposed to know that he was a dragon. He was just supposed to be this magic figure who could reward them slightly. And they basically opened up an armory to get whatever, almost whatever they want. It won't always be in their favor, though. So I gotta try to work that in. I didn't expect that to hit, because she can't hit anything.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
So the paladin got... I gotta think about this. The paladin got +1 chainmail with fire resistance. The fighter... Gotta remember what the fighter got. Oh, the fighter got a +1 longbow with 1d4 fire damage. And let's see, we have 2 fighters in the party. The other fighter... I don't remember what the other fighter got. I don't know why that's escaping me. And then I gotta look this up because now it's bugging me. I have it all in my notes. Oh yeah, the rogue got an invisibility cloak, so he's already broken. And the cleric got a sentinel shield. I can't remember what the other fighter got. I don't know why I didn't write that down. I'm gonna have to think about that. I have a week. Sounds like something when I DM happens. They always break my game. Well, I don't mind if they break my game, because if they break my game, I will break them. That's the kind of DM I am. My world is a very brutal world, and the way I run games, I'm not afraid to kill my players. So they are terrified of my DM style. But at the same time, I want it to be a good story. So if someone dies, it has to be impactful. I'm not just a ruthless, brutal DM all the time. I like a good story. Looks like we need to do a player exchange. My groups lament that no one is playing a marshal. Yeah, we did have 3 fighters, but we're early enough in the campaign that one of them requested to be a rogue instead. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Still new to DMing, so I don't know how to break back. My cousin has played at least 50 other campaigns. I've played a lot of D&D. Like a lot. So I wouldn't consider myself veteran status, but I'm definitely adept.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
And I usually prefer it when my players play martial classes, because then I can screw them over with range. Basically new to all of my hobbies except building Gundam models.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep back
I'll let you rest in a minute. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get into all my hobbies at the same time, because that would have been a disaster. Let's go ahead and spend our other short rest before we level up.
That hit the spot.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
Got into IRL, D&D, and Warhammer within the span of a month. Ooh, I don't know if I could have done that. Let's see. I got into Warhammer in 2023, and I got into D&D in 2019. So I've had a little bit of span in between. Do I want to be... I want to be scary. I want to be a scary warlock. Thaumaturgy and guidance.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Just now getting into Warhammer. I've been into D&D for a while. Just have a hard time with reading for D&D because I have no one to play with. Find no need to read up on it. So, when I started playing a lot less D&D because people moved away and got their own lives, we started playing on Discord, which is kind of what we've been doing up until this point. I was only within the last 2 or 3 months that I've started playing in person again, and nothing compares. But online works too. We played through Discord. I'm not a huge fan of Roll20, so what I did was I had to set up my battle map, and then I put a camera on it and use that for our battle map. And it worked. And none of my friends are into Warhammer, so I kind of just do all that by myself, which is nice because that's one thing that I have that I don't have to rely on other people for. Scorching Ray is nice. Back to the chain, back to the blade, back to the stone. I've done back to the blade a lot. I don't really want a familiar. We'll do Pact to the Tome. Searing Smite. That's... okay. Anything I want to get rid of? I have a lot of fire. I want to stick with the fire theme. Of course, I don't have any other fire spells. We can do Shatter. Do I want... I want Misty Step. It's one of the greatest spells in this whole game. So when I play D&D, as a DM, and as just a lover of fantasy and stories in general, my overall goal is to tell the best story that I possibly can. So there has to be intrigue, there has to be conflict, and almost always someone important, either to the party, to an individual character, or to the world, has to die. Almost always. Because that adds stakes, because it gives the party something to fight for, and it shows them that they have a reason to fight. So it's vengeance, it could be, I don't know, it gives them a purpose. Or if someone dies, it makes them afraid. And they realize that they are not equipped, and it makes them feel mortal, which is something you always want your players to feel. No matter how powerful your characters get, you have to have something that will trounce them and make them feel like they're not as powerful as they make themselves out to be. So I always spec Shadowheart exactly the same. Always take Spiritual Weapon. And always take Cure Wounds and Healing Word. Oops. Get rid of... keep Command. Get rid of Aid, because Aid isn't... Oh wait, that was Prayer of Healing. I've never used Prayer of Healing. Motions could be helpful, but I'm going to stick with Spiritual Weapon. I never actually used most of the companions. I did one playthrough normally. I've only done co-op games since. I've done so many playthroughs. It's insane. I think I counted once. I have about a dozen characters solo. Just because I always want to try something new. And I'm a forever DM, so I never get to actually play. So trying out different character styles and classes and things like that is kind of nice. Get rid of Command. Hours do you have in the game? Steam is showing me 354.9. I've played this game a lot. I've only completed it 3 or 4 times. Because sometimes I'll just get bored with a character and move on to something else. But I can think of 3 characters off the top of my head that I've actually beaten the game with. I'll take Silence, just to see how we like it. And I got this game, it wasn't long after it came out. And it was like a month before I got into Warhammer. So I basically lost my entire life to this game and researching Warhammer. Alright, we're going to give him Misty Step because one of the greatest spells in the whole game. Putting 3 or 4 boxes done. Now someone has to catalog those bad boys that he volunteers. Sorry about you. I'm not an organizer. In the least. Oh, Enlarge Reduce has potential to be fun. Actually, we're going to take Featherfall. We're going to take out Mage Armor and throw in Featherfall. Done Eldritch Knight. I've done Champion. Done Battle Master. I've never done Arcane Archer because it's not a core 5e class. And she's not really an archer build, so I'm probably gonna have to go Champion or Battle Master. Ooh, I do like improved critical. We're gonna go with Champion. I track the cards using ECG Player. I just have to go and update the numbers. Hey Olivia, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's see. Just have to go and update the numbers on TCG Player and then sell anything worth over $5. If I have more than 4 of them, I make some money back. Pulled a couple $50 cards yesterday, a couple hundred. That's awesome.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
How long have I been playing this game in general? Well, since 2023, so 3 years, 2.5. That maths.
A druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If
We'll
it's
play it.
not
I
too
highly
serious,
recommend it.
Could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove.
If you're into D&D
They've
at all,
started a ritual to
this is the
cut
game.
The grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Yeah, so when I started playing D&D, I also had the benefit of having a world ready to go. Because I started... no, I don't stream every day. I stream when I have time, which is very rarely and on occasion. I had started writing a world because I was trying to write a book and I wanted to just have some kind of creative outlet, and I love fantasy in general. So when I discovered D&D, I had had this world for about a decade. And so here we are now, and I've been working on the same world for about 15 years. So it's very, very well fleshed out, very well established. Actually, I want to be scary when I need to be, but I'm gonna be a nice guy.
Cannon?
He's gone, Arca.
No! Get up, Cannon!
No, I can't. Okay. I thought I was gonna be able to revive him. Fine. Do you like to play Final Fantasy VII original these days? Used to do digital art streams and VTubing stuff. What other games do you play? So, I'm a hobby streamer. So I do a lot of Warhammer modeling and painting. And then gaming is kind of what I do on the side. But I'll play Baldur's Gate. I'll play Fallout. Any Elder Scrolls. I thought about doing my second Expedition 33 playthrough on stream, because I basically lost my life to that game for a couple weeks. For a good reason, because it's a top tier game.
Refugees, adventurers,
Definitely in my top
no
3
one years
RPGs
and
of all
suddenly we're
time.
Overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
I'm playing a Tiefling Warlock. I have never played a Tiefling nor a Warlock, so I wanted to try it out. Or I could be a Greater Demon of Khorne. If you know, you know.
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. I don't want this to happen either, but Korga makes the decisions. I can do nothing but pray to Sylvanas in the hopes that he'll protect them.
Suggest a horror game? I don't really play horror games that often. About the only thing that I ever play is Phasmophobia, and I only play that with other people, and that depends on their availability. But I'm not a huge horror gamer.
You don't know Korga. She won't listen.
Just can't
I'm
help
truly
myself.
sorry.
No, I can't. I cannot.
Need anything else? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need?
Alright. Anything worth selling? Sell that. That's worthless. Sell that. Sell that. Don't remember where I got that. Excuse me. I don't have a lot of cash, so I can't really buy anything too over the top. Could buy some +1 armor. That wouldn't do me a ton of good though. I love the gloves and missile snaring though. 160. Do I spend all my money on that? I feel like I need to. Because this character, all he's going to do is spam Eldritch Blast. Stream vibes are pretty chill. Thank you. I tend to keep things pretty low key. I'm not a very intense person. Yeah, we'll take the muscle snaring gloves. Or not, because he's selling them for more than they're worth. Do I have anything to persuade you with? That's not great. Okay, we won't be buying the gloves, but we'll come back for the gloves. All right, we'll see you later. All right, well. Buy lunch. Call that good.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Sorry, I'm not looking into doing any commissions right now. But thanks.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
This isn't El Terrell, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world!
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
I am not grumpy.
All right.
You're an idiot.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't
Are we
need you
both
to be
bound to
like me.
Zariel? I can't remember.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
We're both bound to
Well
Avernus, I
met.
know that.
The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
I've used Gale a lot. So we could do without him. I have Shadowheart in literally every playthrough. So I could get rid of her.
I suppose this affords me a little alone time. Until later, then.
Ready and willing.
Level him up.
Any questions, children?
Where am I needed?
What if we dumped everything into fire? We'll take X. Beast speech wouldn't be bad. Oh. I'm tempted to go for more Eldritch Blast stuff because Eldritch Blast is great. I kind of want to go for Beast Speech. And we'll do... Devil's Sight. Agathis. Arms of Hadar. We can double up Arms of Hadar. Let's get rid of Armor of Agathis. And put in... Is it Charisma save? Wisdom save. Wisdom's not great. Something I'd be willing to dump my spells into. Hellish Rebuke's good. Could double up on the Hellish Rebuke too. Misty Step. We're just going to give the whole party Misty Step. I impacted the tome. Couldn't make him pack to the chain. Because I do, like I said, I do pack to the blade too much. Crown of Madness would be okay. Okay.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
Any questions, children?
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. I'll keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress, no warriors.
Yes, yes, yes. The weird ox. Not that one. This one.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
Alright.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
These kids here are weird.
He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Naturally. No, I didn't want to do that, but I guess I'm doing it. Alright.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Interesting. Never actually been down here.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though.
Really off topic, but have you seen the new Knight of the Seven Kingdoms show? Best Song of Ice and Fire content we've had in over a decade. I have not. So I've actually never seen anything related to Song of Ice and Fire. It's unfortunate on my end. Maybe fortunate. I don't know. It depends on who you ask. But I've never consumed any because it's on HBO, right? And I don't have HBO. Never played the game. Bought it, but got panicked by how long it is. This game. Oh, I love this game. I was so invested in this game because I just wanted to progress in the story. And then once I finished the game, after progressing in the story, I'm like, but there's so much more to do. Like, the selling point for this game for me was the fact that it has, what did they say, 17,000 different endings, like potential endings. I was like, oh, okay. And like 175,000 lines of dialogue. And I was sold immediately. There was no question that I had to play this game. No question.
None of yours. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave.
Or what?
9. 8. 7.
I want to know what's going to happen.
6. 5. 4.
This may bite me in the ass, but I want to see.
3. 2. 1.
Okay, bye.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Really? You don't say.
The Blade of Frontiers.
I wasn't
at your
talking
call.
to you. There's nothing down here. If I was quicker on my feet, I could have commanded her to stop. Right? How many spell slots do I have? 2.
Sorry, did I not shut that properly?
It wasn't shut. Alright. We do need to rest, so we're gonna Misty Step. Or nothing?
Hi everyone.
What?
I said hi everyone.
No. Baldur's Gate.
That's not Fallout.
I decided to play Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay.
Oh.
Malda says hi again. Alright, well, I expended both my spell slots.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
Are you gonna steal something?
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
We'll try that again. Okay.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay,
Yep,
maybe you
just
don't need
that good.
extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family.
Insight check.
My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
I can't do an insight check.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
How ironic would it be if I was a tiefling druid?
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings. Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Alrighty then.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga?
Okay. I'm gonna go get some more coffee and I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. Can't believe you just got racially profiled in D&D? Never. Never, under any circumstances. Me? Or anyone?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Charisma don't fail me now.
Very well.
I don't know why I didn't guidance
She
myself.
may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Hate her.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Well...
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword.
It had it coming.
I want you to provide your services.
To be fair, not a very smart
Offer
kid.
to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me.
Keep their confidence if you insist. You hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I don't know either.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try. Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safe, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care.
What's she looking for?
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Good dude.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Fight fair. Fight to live.
Alright, we're gonna go find Zevlor. Do the most pressing thing. Why is the rest of the party not following me? I didn't even realize they weren't with me. Where are they?
Depends.
Are they still in here?
We're exposed
Oh, they're still in here? My bad.
No, don't take your eyes off my hands.
No time to rest.
Alright, come on, peeps.
Easy money.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir.
All
But if
right.
there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
Go out the back way so they don't see us leave.
Lovely day, this.
And you,
No.
Gale, need something besides a torch. Because it's a little conspicuous. You don't have a staff, do you? Yeah, you do.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, I picked all these up so I could sell them. Why didn't I do that? It's fine. We can deal with it later.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He might be a healer, Bry.
He might be a bandit.
Rather presumptuous to think that I can heal your friend,
Right.
considering I look like
The injured man
walking
locks eyes
fire.
with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine.
Embrace
You
it.
see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
You should search that corpse.
He's not a corpse yet.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders
Had a
for
little
us?
bit of a bug there.
We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule. I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry
oil bear?
We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
Oil bear. Forget the oil bear.
You! Brenna, kill him!
Absolute? What were they raving on about?
Let my enemies fall.
Yeet.
I will ascend.
Nope, not enough room. It's fine. I'll just deal with it later. It's just mockery. No, just spam Eldritch Blast. Bye, Felicia.
A tale for the ages.
Simple firebolt to do the trick. Or not. Another Eldritch Blast. Acid, loot the body.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
I feel like he's gonna take the stuff.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value.
He's gonna take the squid juice.
It craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you.
Not fully change, because I hate the idea of having to fully change, but we'll take. Oh, okay. Well, it's fine, I guess.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
Never used Mind Flayer powers. I did in my very first playthrough, and then I did it in a strictly evil playthrough that I did because the character I was playing was just interested in power. That was it. He still wanted to maintain control, but he wanted power. And he didn't care how he got it.
Beings abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Parasites.
Come. We'll not find
He had a whole salami in his pocket. This dude just carrying a lot of meat. Who's not coming? Is it Gale?
At the ready.
Gale, can you not make the jump? You can too.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I don't want to go fight the oil bear. I don't know. Just by playing this guy, I'm getting the feeling that he'd be very self-sacrificial, even to the point of losing himself. Loving the experience of assembling these older kids. Oh, with the Beastmen. That would be fun. That's why I love putting those vanguards together so much, because it's just a different experience. And the ability to customize to that extent is lost on GW kits, new GW kits. Because I would love it if the intercessors allowed that much customizability. With the Vanguards, you could make them do about anything you wanted them to. And it's great.
That Zaith'isk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by most
Potatoes.
gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Not super ancient by old world standards. Beastmen got their refresh in 2010. I mean, still, that's 16 years.
Travelers.
Actually, take a card.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove? Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
That's fun.
I thought you would enjoy it.
Vanguard vets were 2013. Still, 13 years. Because did the Intercessors come out with 8th edition? And 8th edition was what, 2020?
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral
Scooby
plane,
Doge.
everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
Intercessors were 16 or 17? Really? Then my timeline in my head is all askew. Not that it really matters, because I know the in-universe timeline. The IRL timeline, there was just a huge change in scale and philosophy at that time. I see.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on.
Kind of wish the pieces for the Marines were a little more interchangeable. Well, and that's what we're talking about, because with the Vanguard kits, they absolutely were. There's a lot more you can do, but also veterans in general they have a lot more customization options. As opposed to your standard intercessors, which they're a one-trick pony. I mean, they have bolter and pistol, and that's about it. So they have a main arm and a side arm. Except for your sergeant. Your sergeant can be equipped with something special, but about it.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
And that's why that's one of the many reasons that I like Chaos so much, is because you can do literally anything you want with Chaos, and it's fine. Because I don't play the game, but I try to build my stuff in a way that would kind of make sense from a game standpoint. So I build them as if I was building a list. And then, but there's some where I'm just like, this looks the coolest, so I'm gonna do that. Because I don't care about the meta.
Sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
You strike me as cleverer than most, Istiki Gale. Multiple tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Box of the Horse Heresy Mark 6. Mostly for the heads, but trying to merge the Infiltrator jump packs and Mark 6 heads. The offshoot Ravens chapter. Hi, Mackenzie. So that's something I like to do, is taking old heads and putting them on intercessor bodies, because that's something that makes sense. Because Primaris Marines can still wear older marks of helmets. And that's why I have a bunch of Mark 6 heads now, because I bought the Mark 6 jump pack assault squad. And so I'm going to be using those heads on Marines that I get moving forward. Because I don't have any Ultima Founding chapters. Those would be the only ones that it wouldn't really make a ton of sense to have. It's also striking me how cheap these models are in game. My 500 point list has 51 models. That's crazy.
Who's in charge of the
Get over there! Surround him like!
I was gonna do D&D session prep this afternoon. Now you guys are making me want to do Warhammer again. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
BK heads are my favorite. According to the lore, even modern Raven card will occasionally use some Mark 6 heads still. That's true. Granted, they're available to any chapter. Like, pretty much all of them have access to them. It just doesn't make as much sense for an Ultima Founding chapter to have them, because they're so new and they would just have access to everything Mark 10. I don't remember what your other fighter got yet. I didn't. Don't remember. I feel like it was a sword. I don't remember exactly. See you, Mackenzie. I thought he wanted a rapier. It's gonna bug me now. I'll figure it out. But I need to do more Warhammer anyway. I'm gonna paint this dude over here, working on his first coat of brown for the Terminus Knights, and then figure out what to do with my life after that. Because I have a lot more building that needs to be done. Especially after I finished the Great Unclean one, I wanted to I want to take a break from a model that intense, because he took a while. I bet I put about 8 hours into him. But I'm super pleased with how he turned out. Trying to re-engage that D&D brain. I think he wanted a rapier, but I don't remember. Pretty much everyone who didn't request something specific and just wanted something for a certain task, but I still wanted it to be on brand with the Golden Dragon. I gave them a +1 something, and it had something to do with fire, either fire resistance or a D4 fire damage. The only ones that were specific that I remember was the Rogue wanted an invisibility cloak, and then the Cleric wanted a Sentinel shield. So I was like, all right, it's not super gain breaking, but I'll give it to you. But like the Paladin, he just wanted better protection. So I gave him a +1 chainmail with fire resistance. And now they're not going to encounter anything that's going to use fire damage throughout the rest of the campaign.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes.
I'll help. Let me start.
You take one
Naming
step
sword,
further,
long sword, short sword,
and we'll
flame tongue,
fill
frostbrand,
your
clam
throat
drain,
with
Excalibur, Hewer, Calendor, rapier.
the same treatment.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing.
My brother
in
and I
response.
picked up a
Your
random
illithid
board game,
power is beyond
Ollies, and
until
it
you
had
rest.
Space Marines to build and paint in it. So that game hasn't been touched yet. Was it the... I forget what it's called. I saw it at Barnes & Noble. I don't remember what it was, but it has like 5 intercessors in it, and they're all just random. I can't cast Guidance and Thaumaturgy at the same time. I want Thaumaturgy. Give me the advantage. Damn it. Because I got the Titus board game that was available at Target too a while back, so I got the Lieutenant Titus model and 20 Termagants. Yeah, I'm doing that again. That was stupid. That's not... Okay. It's called Storm Vault or something like that. Grab a picture when we get done. Cake and chilling and playing some board games. Very nice.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for.
Yeah, I am.
Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
And the Dawn of War box, that's a board game too, but I got it just for the models. Because that was a stupid good deal.
You should consider.
And then the other day I got the Kill Team beginner set. Not the starter set, the beginner set. So it comes with 5 Marines and 5 Death Guard. I'm going to be using the Death Guard bits in the Putrid Maw. And then I'll be using the Marines. I'm going to be kit bashing them into more Death Watch because I like Death Watch. Alright, so I talked my way out of this fight. By the way, did you get my message about my notes on your homebrew? I didn't know if it was something that's sent or not. I know what's going on in there. I'm not going to bother with that. get Karlach. It'll be good. I'm not gonna have the Raphael encounter. No, I am not. What is it, dude? No.
Spare me a moment.
Picked up a bunch of shit yesterday. Bought a box of cards before my sister surprised me with one. Kill Team Scout Squad.
We've been traveling together for
a
a
20
while
horse heresy
now,
box.
It's just about time
Very
that
nice.
I
Very
shared
nice.
Something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Did you hear that? What was going on in the barn? Some evil might be afoot. Go in and... I know exactly what's going on in the barn, and I don't want to put that on the internet. I did. I was out of town. Out and about when I saw it and sent it. I haven't been back to Discord long enough to fully read it through. Brother hit me with a work message. Fair enough. I just wanted to know if it was something that made sense to you. And if not, I'll gladly explain. Because homebrewing's kind of my thing. And I like it. Especially if you're passionate about making it lore compliant. Now, I'm not a lore guru, but I know a thing or two about keeping it lore compliant enough. Haven't been getting Discord notifications for some reason on my phone. Pretty annoying when my brother messages me for work stuff, and I don't see it until the end of the day. Fair enough. I understand that. All right.
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that, I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
End of it all.
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
I don't know much about lore. I watched a couple of videos. And the one, for some reason, I remember it saying something notable happens while on a mission. Could spawn a successor chapter. So I ran with that. As long as you don't have a chapter that isn't Raven Guard. The left arm being purple, I think we don't conflict. So you mentioned something about not conflicting with yours. It's not mine that I'm worried about conflicting with. The issues arise when you have conflicts with the lore. There are specific instances if you're worried about it being lore compliant. If you want to just fly by the seat of your pants, I won't stop you. If that takes away from your enjoyment, is making it as lore compliant as possible, then I won't take that away from you. That's just how I approach things, because I'm really passionate about the lore and keeping things in line where they need to be, so I don't mess with any rules or anything that the lore has already established. But I don't think that would conflict with anything. There's just a few notes to keep in mind whenever you're building that.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly
I do
what
have a
need.
Raven Guard successor. And they're a second founding successor. But one of the issues with having a second founding successor is that is a lot of work. Because you have 10,000 years of lore to write for them. So the way I got around it is they're a warband, a chaos warband, who serves Slaanesh. So they've been in the warp. So time means nothing in the warp. So they could have jumped in the warp for what to them seemed like a couple of years. And then all of a sudden they're 10,000 years in the future. So that's how I worked around that. So. I'll give him this thing. I don't really have a use for it.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages.
Sure.
Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
All right. Moving on.
Something tore right through these people.
Probably should rest.
They didn't stand a chance.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Nice.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the knoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Fire wine. Wooden. So we have one fire barrel. It's probably gonna do nothing because they're not very close to it. We only have one spell slot. Good. Grease. We'll do that. We'll increase our AoE.
I'm fury.
So we'll do that.
Death.
Oh, stay back. No melee.
Watch it. That hyena's going for help.
Didn't know that about gnolls. Gnolls are interesting. They're weird. Do have to bail. Leave your stream running at home. Viewers up. We'll see you later. I'm probably going to wrap up here in a few minutes because I do have other things that I need to do today because I'm an adult. So, not a big deal. But we'll see you later. Crap. Alright, well, this is great. Thankfully, if I deal with them now, I won't have to deal with them later. I should have put the grease up there, though. I don't have any slots, though. Oh, level 2. And it's not concentration, so I can just toss another one up there. Great. And then that'll connect, and I can incinerate all that. It'll be a grand old time.
Victory awaits.
You can't do anything fiery, so you're just gonna hang back.
No holding back.
You can't do anything fiery at the moment. We'll have you shoot this boy. Alright, now would probably be the time. Burning Hands scroll? Not as effective as I had hoped, but that's fine. Ow. Hellish Rebuke. Why did you dash and not move?
Swift and lethal. This is your end.
Yeet. Trying to get that vantage point on me. Well, you.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And Bob, you. Wanted to do an ivory base coat for the Beastman and my LGS, all out of Wraithbone and Color Forge Bone White spray. Dang. You trying to copy my translucence? Is that what's happening? It's fine. Yours would probably come out a lot cooler than mine. Mine was pretty haphazard. Also because I didn't really plan it.
Another fight. Let's go.
Listen up! Shall I compare thee to a sow's fart?
That's great. Gale, you're kind of useless at the moment.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
Why is your AC so high? What you're looking for is pearlescence, and no, I'm not going for the same scheme posted last night. Just thought a rattle can would be nice as the base for the contrast. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yes, you're right, pearlescence. The world won't come to my mind. Combat is always a meat grinder. Good grief, just hit the dude.
What now?
Take the speed potion. Eldritch Blast. The one that's already... No, he's not damaged. Do the closest one. Actually, this one's the biggest pain. Why is nobody hitting this dude? Okay, finally, he's gone. Alright. Alright, well, that's not great. Ray of Frost. 2 posts, but it's fine.
Time to strike.
Hit him. Thank you. Now smack it. Anyway, I ordered some online. Get back to my Killicans while I wait. Speaking of Killicans, I started Brutal Cunning. I only finished the first chapter so far, but oh my god. Alright, well, we're about to be massacred. Maybe the healer would have been a good idea. Crown of Madness. Can we do it?
A bright idea.
This is fine. Lae'zel, always such a whiner. Yeah, get him. No, I wanted you to smack it. Okay. That was your action.
On the double.
Alright. Now we gotta take care of you. This is fine. Ray of Frost. Come on, don't get TPK'd by one dude. Thank you.
I've not seen the likes of it.
A strange sight indeed, and I've seen a great many.
Okay, I don't want to do it right now, but I feel like we should go rest. It's about that time.
There are important matters to discuss.
And I think we're just going to save here and call it good, because we've been going for a couple hours and it's more than I expected, so it's fine. So, thanks everybody, and I will see you all for sure on Tuesday, and we're going to do some more Warhammer stuff. So, that's going to be it, and I will see everybody later.